r/AskReddit, people who have partners that sleep talk, what all have you heard? We recently had a baby, and in the first couple weeks my husband got really into Stardew Valley, which helped him stay awake to hold the baby since he wouldn't yet sleep in the bassinet. One night during my shift, the baby was crying and my husband turned to me still asleep and said, "Do you need help? I can till the soil and water the plants." As someone whose favorite game is Stardew Valley and also has young kids IRL, this one is amazing to me. Can't stop laughing. You can't put hats on penguins. Evidently, I was coaching a football team of penguins and had decided to put them in knitted hats. My wife was not happy. Another time she asked me if I wanted a juice box. She was packing me a lunch for my trip to space. When she is just falling asleep she will fidget and mumble a bit, so I ask her simple questions to see if she will answer. She has come out with some real gems. American football or soccer? One time my ex-husband said to me, "Who's a little fucker," and grabbed my head to give me a nuggie. Dang, that's funny AF. I'm laughing so hard right now. Mine sells things. When he worked at a shoe store, he sold shoes in his sleep. When he sold cell phones, he could list plans in his sleep. Now he is a manager and tries to coach my sales in his sleep. I can tell when my wife is sleeping well when she rolls over and starts talking about casserole recipes. It's always casserole recipes. She doesn't cook. This makes me think of my dad. He built houses for a living and my poor mom was the house being built on in his dreams. My partner talks in his sleep. The two things that stick out for me are, "Oh for fuck's sake Andy," full volume, and "Really angry Andy" is his brother. They no longer speak. Where's PJ? We have to save PJ. PJ is a really good friend of ours. To this day my partner and I have no idea what he was dreaming about, but PJ was relieved to know that in a moment of crisis someone was coming to save him. Just come with me, and I was so confused. Come here you little spider monkey, and put me in a headlock LOL. Twilight fan? We've been together 6 years now. One of the first times I slept at her house she woke me up saying, "There's a wombat in the room, look." I looked around for a bit and then realized what had happened and went back to sleep. To this day she does it quite a bit. I have a whole notes page on my phone with stuff she said written down, but that one sticks out. He was talking about hamburgers in his sleep and what kind he liked. I was awake and told him I had ordered a burger from Wendy's and had a full-blown conversation for about 6 minutes about Wendy's and the types of hamburgers he would eat. LOL. Been together for almost 6 years. One time he yelled out, "Blueberry tampons." And GT, blueberry tampons. I'm from another country with other brands. Are these a thing there, or just the funniest random thing ever to scream in one sleep? Did you let me encounter any bad bread? In the middle of the night, he woke me from a dead sleep talking about how something was in the corner watching us. Now there's a cookbook idea. Recipes literally dreamt up. Edit, this comment got me over 100k Reddit karma. I'd like to thank all the people who have stuck by me all these years. Aw, that sounds scary. Sleep paralysis. I used to see a Grim Reaper looking figure at the end of the bed. I know I woke my now husband, cussing him out and telling him to leave us alone. Oh my god, there's a mole. Then he flopped around for like 10 seconds. Oh my god. My ex said, "Who's that at the window?" It was not cool. Wow, creepy. BF, babe, do you remember what you did last night? Me? I remember tossing and turning because I wasn't feeling good. Why? BF, because you sat straight up in bed, said my tit hurts, laid back down, rolled over to face me, lifted one finger up over your head, then booped me on the nose with it while saying boop, then giggled to yourself and promptly went back to sleep, and now I don't know whether to laugh or be scared. My spouse once heard me swear she it in a low gravelly tone while I was sleeping. Woke me up at once and asked me what was wrong. I was confused, then remembered I was being asked to speak at a convention, but at the last minute I was told to use an American accent. That's when I swore. My actual accent is mixed Indian and South England. Found Clay Davis burner account. A now ex told me I talk in my sleep. Apparently I once said I am the king of the button pushers. And when I have pushed all THR buttons, I will be the most powerful man in the world. I have no idea what I was dreaming about. My guess would be you were dreaming about pushing buttons. LOL. My girlfriend once loudly proclaimed, "I am going to explain to you how hills work," and then snored loudly. Squad B, take the right side of the canyon and snipe anything that moves. Squad C, sit tight and grab any stragglers. I'll take A with me up the left and flank them from the south. Go, and he yelled that go, haha. Does he play COD by chance? I asked my partner if he wanted to get up with me or continue sleeping. His answer translates to, "You are my profession, mom." I let him sleep XD. Spiders, oh my god. Spiders. My wife has only done this like 3 times, and it's the only thing she sleep talks about. She wakes up, legit convinced, that there are huge spiders in the room. It's not real, they're not there. I'm absolutely terrified of spiders, so it's never a restful night's sleep for me. So many things. Favorites. Blah blah. Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, does it? Gonna have to teach him how to meow in Hebrew. Why's that? Because he's a kitty. My wife mostly just mutters and mumbles, but every now and then will out of nowhere clearly say things. Where's the burger? Was one of the funniest to hear her say with no context, no warning, and she went right back to snoring. One time he just shouted at the top of his lungs while sleeping, imagine my fear, I thought we were getting robbed or something. I have a friend who used to have that when he slept in unfamiliar surroundings. And I went on holiday with him. My boyfriend sings in his sleep, or hums little ditties, and it's precious. He was really embarrassed when I told him, but I honestly adore it. I'm going to be a badger. Badgers never started any wars. I almost spit out my food reading this. Not quite the same, but when my GF was prescribed sleeping pills, she would often jolt awake, and confused, when I came to bed. The best one. Who are you? Stop. Why are you doing this to me? We shared a wall with neighbors. This sounds absolutely disturbing, please don't tell me this has something to do with a repressed memory. And GT, I call her Vanilla Vanny. She's so boring. My big bro, who is now engaged to a woman named Vanessa. Late 2010, had been living with him just a few months. He sat up, still dead asleep, said Donald Trump plates and laid back down. Few nights later, does the same thing, bolt upright in bed, says stupid dirt and lays back down. So weird. We've been sleeping in separate room for a few years now cause he graduated from saying weird things to outright sleep screaming, and I couldn't take it anymore, lol. I'm the sleep talker, not my partner, but according to him I once sat up out of a dead sleep and asked him, did you get the right kind of glass? He was like, the right kind of glass for what? And I impatiently replied, the right kind of glass for the dragons. Before lying back down and immediately falling back asleep. He told me about this the next morning completely mystified, but even though I couldn't remember any of this, I immediately knew that I had meant flame-resistant glass. Some highlights include why are there bears over there, a full-blown conversation with me about why we should get a pet python, and him cursing at the drive-thru workers at McDonald's all while fast asleep. He told me if I grow up to look like my dad then everything will be a-okay. I'm a girl. My dad is a massive untamed Irish red-haired brick shithouse of a man. My boyfriend once proposed to me while he was sleeping. I told him that I'm not going to say yes as I didn't want to take advantage of him and to maybe try again as he'll be more awake, and he eventually did, smiley face. Shit. Now I really want to know how hills work. I love you, but I really want a Tyrannosaurus. They have their priorities straight. You really think you can compete with a Tyrannosaurus? That's the best thing I've ever heard. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.